Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a great and wonderful day, or had a great and wonderful day.
Beautiful day.
It's gorgeous.
Roosters.
I already see some little springtime popping up kind of early a little bit over there.
Got some early daffodils.
Yeah, I think they already popped up over at the kids'
Other
house.
house, yeah.
Anywho, today let's gonna see if we can get some seed starts done. Show you how I'm gonna kind of do that. And I'm gonna set this first setup just to see. I've got some other seeds I'm getting that are
Better.
up to date. These are a lot of older seeds I've had sitting around in storage. I'm gonna see if, a couple of years old seeds are gonna still kind of germinate out. These are some seeds that, like I harvested myself.
Yeah, we saved from the other house.
Yeah, saved. So I want to see if they're gonna actually germinate.
And if they do, will they produce any fruit?
And will they produce any fruit? So I was going to take y'all along with that adventure and show you how I kind of do that, and then we'll just see how it goes.
Here's hoping.
All right.
We're gonna grow some food this year.
Right.
Dang it.
Right. So got one of these little dome seed starters.
On clearance.
You know me. Got it on a clearance.
Yes, we did.
Might have paid, I think we got those for like 50 cents.
Yeah.
And I'm even gonna be real neat and marked out some little sticks, and put the date on it just for germination purposes.
Look how organized you are today.
And, I don't know, these little packets I think were like a nickel.
Yeah.
'Cause I got some of this. I picked this stuff up to see how it's gonna work. The last time I used it worked pretty good. I've had it for a while, but I'm gonna use it up and see how it's gonna work. And then I've got a bunch of these little seeds that we've done. Now I will tell you, these are my loofah seeds, and I will tell you that loofahs and pickling cucumbers are definitely not something that you want to plant really close together.
They do cross-pollinate, for sure.
Yeah, they cross-pollinate, because the first year loofahs we had were real nice big loofahs.
Well, we had some that were like 2 foot long.
And then the next year, when I used these seeds, we had
Pickling-sized loofahs.
We had little bitty loofahs. Get your soil and pre-moisten it. Don't soak it to where it's just dripping water, but pre-moisten it so it can all get in there good. And you can just basically, after you get everything covered, that first few days, you just spray it with a little spray bottle, because if you pour water into all that, it's going to disturb all those seeds and how they go. So let's see if we can get enough. I figure out how much I'm going to need. It'll just fill up. Might take the last bit that I had there. Let's see. And that was just me just doing it as a pre-deal of knowing how much I'm going to need to fill into that, so I didn't soak too much right now and have it sitting around and everything else. Dump that into my handy dandy bucket and go put some water on it. All right, so got it all kind of moistened down to where it's, it's not runny. So it's, it's just good and just moist, because this stuff is real powdery. And you start to put a little water in there, and then all your seeds will float up and everything else. So gonna throw it all through there. So got it here. Better take a drink of this.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him get his hands dirty.
Yeah, obviously. So I've got it all kind of leveled up here along the top, and then I'm just gonna smush down a little bit here. I'm almost thinking about if I just had a little block the same size, I can just go smush, smush,
One
smush.
sec.
I'm just smushing it down, good and snug, not super tight, because you know, you want everything to root real well, but you don't want it real loose though either, so that you get aggressive on your watering or something, they don't smush all over the place. I'm just giving it a little firm packing down, and to see where I need to add more soil back to these, because I'm just gonna put them in like this, and then I'll just cover the whole tray again with another layer of dirt. Most of your seeds will all be about the same depthness of planting. Plus, you still want to get it a little, you know, like I said, a little snug in there. Not too tight.
Bamboo to the rescue.
Look at there. That worked out pretty good. Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so if you got a piece of bamboo laying around, just cut it right there at that node to where it's nice and flat.
That worked out. Bamboo's handy.
Yeah.
But not like crazy packed.
No, just that way when you pull them all out later, you know, they'll have their form to where they won't fall apart. Don't bring it all the way to the top. I just want to bring it right below the top so that I can put the seeds in and recover. All right, that worked out pretty decent. Okie dokie. Probably should go wash my hands first. All right, we'll just grab us a stick. I got some cherry tomato I'm thinking about doing. Alright, get us just a couple, look in there. Because these seeds are old, so I'm gonna probably gonna over put a few in there just to see if they germinate. That was way too many in that one. And we'll see if they come up or not. And if they do, then I know. Celebrity tomato. Yes, and when I did these, I just put them in some little baggies and put them in a little dark container I had. So we'll see if they work. That's way too many seeds in there.
All the long-time gardeners are shaking their heads right now.
Oh yeah, they're like, are you crazy? What are you doing? But like I said, I'm gonna plant a few extra in there just to see if, you know, if they do start coming up, then I'll just pick out a couple. Palamo pepper.
Poblano. You're from Texas. Come on.
Yeah, I know. Now all of these are saying that I can start all these indoors according to what I was looking at. So if I'm wrong, let me know.
I love poblano peppers.
Yeah. I'm hoping that these are still good.
Stuff them with cheese.
Yeah, right. Jalapeno pepper.
No, can't go wrong there. Have you
Yeah.
priced jalapenos lately?
Oh, golly. Well, priced everything lately.
This is true.
These are some California wonders. Bell peppers. Brandywine tomato. And some Better Boy bell peppers. We'll see if they come out. And the last ones are going to be our pickling loofahs.
I know, right?
See if they're still good too. I always like to try to do normally 3 seeds in each spot just in case. Try to always get your seeds to go kind of in the center. Alright, now I'm just going to take another layer of this and just go over it all. Alright, give it a little gentle pack down. Okay. Probably going to have to cut my little sticks. They're a little long. But we get the idea. We got the little dome that'll go on top of it. I'm going to go set it inside in front of this window. And then, you know, when your soil's starting to get not very moist, your best way, I think, in my opinion, is just to spritz it with a spray bottle. Just over it lightly, just to keep it all moist. Because we're going to have a heat mat underneath it and a little dome on above it to make it like a little greenhouse effect. So that should hopefully work out pretty well. Let's go place it where it needs to go sit. I had to cut my little points off of my little sticks so they fit in there right. I've just got one of these little 10 by 20 3/4 heat mats. Probably got it off of Amazon cheap or something. It worked pretty good a couple of years ago when we used it. Got me a nice sunny window here in the shop. And that one of those little trays fits on it pretty nice. Get it all nice out there in the sun. So, nice little sunny spot. But, I mean, that little heat mat, it doesn't use much. That's why I'm going to hook my solar. That's another purpose of having my solar. I mean, it uses like a little over 22 watts of energy and like 0.2 amps. On your solar, it's going to run about an amp worth running if you're running it through, you know, the inverter, because it's a 110 plug basically on there. Because of from the 12 volt to the 110, it's going to use up a little bit more amp. So it's like it's 1.8 amps. So almost 2 amps to run it off your solar. But if you're running it off of house electricity, it's like 0.18 of an amp from your house. So if you got it plugged in the house, it's not going to eat up a lot of juice at all. Even plugged in your solar, it's not going to use up a lot of juice either. So, all right, we will try to keep you informed with maybe some little sneak peeks throughout the next couple of weeks, just to see if any of this stuff even comes up. And then we'll probably give you a sneak peek of the stuff that we actually buy that's up to date. And show you that that's probably going to be growing a lot better. You'll just keep the fingers crossed on this. We'll see if this is going to work. Like I said, it's just some old seeds, and I'm just curious on having them in, like I said, I have them in those little plastic baggies, but they were in a dark container that I've had, but the temperature has fluctuated. I haven't kept them in the same climate controlled area. So I'm just curious to see if they're going to come up or not. Thanks again for coming along. I appreciate it so much. Y'all have a great and wonderful one. Can't wait to see y'all till next time. Later.